Hiya, welcome to another one of my videos. So there's a rumble and it's not in the jungle. So what I'm going to do today is just check my wheel bearings. No, I lie. I've already given my wheels a little jiggle, and I think there's a bit of play in the one wheel bearing and possibly in another. I don't have any wheel bearings to change, but I am just going to have a little look to see whether I can adjust them for the sake of one of these little paper gaskets, of which is set up there or somewhere in here. Is a socket. There's such a mess in my garage, it's unbelievable. But then again, where did I put that? Oh, here it is. Do you know what? I don't have a box spanner for a hub nut, but I do have a socket. So I think that's the right size. I've got in my head it said 52 or 54 mil. Let me have a look. I'm just going to get a rule. That's another one of my bugbears. It's a rule, it's not a ruler. The ruler's the king or the queen. Yeah, 52 mil. I'm sure that's well, I'll find out, won't I? I'm sure that's the right size for a hub nut. I'm just hoping there's enough depth in that. Should be. I'll find out. Anyway, I'm going to go and jack the car up, and I'll show you how I can get the wheel and give it a jiggle and see whether there's any play in it. I'm hoping the rumble I've got is wheel bearing and not gearbox, but I plan on changing all the wheel bearings on this Defender anyway, but I'm hoping not to do it just yet, so I'm going to hopefully adjust them today, or just the one. If the noise changes, that's a good sign. Anyway, why am I pointing at the camera? I don't know. Let's go and get up in the air and have a look. Right, so just before we get it on axle stands, so it's just off the floor, and give it top and bottom. There is a rattle. Don't know if you can hear that. I'm just put my hand through onto the wheel spacer, just feeling if I can feel where that wobble is. Right, I'm dropping that down to touch the floor. Checking all of these are tight. Right. They're tight, so back them off. Right, so it's not a loose wheel nut, so let's get it up and get the wheel off. Okay, that's the wheel up, and I can still feel a little bit of play in that wheel bearing, little clunk. If ever you're looking for an amplifier, by the way, put your hand on the spring. Two people, but if you're doing it in a car park or with the wheel on the floor, just get somebody to rock the wheel and put your hand on the spring and you'll feel it in the spring. It's interesting, but there we go. My favourite blunt screwdriver for hopefully popping these caps off, which I think I need to order some new ones. I think, no, it might be painted. Everything's been painted. Oh, that's nice. Ooh. That's a bit rusty. Oh yeah, I need a pair of circuit pliers. Nice and easy, isn't it? I've got the pliers, but they're normally like that and they go ping and it disappears. And don't forget shims. So many times these are taken off and just not put back on. Shims. I bet this is going to be bone dry in here. It's just going to accelerate the process of ordering new bearings and changing them anyway, to be honest, but I'm just being curious and having a bit of a look. And why not? Why not indeed? What am I doing? 17mm. Do you know what? This is one of the tools I bought and it's been so useful. I've got an air one, but nowadays it's just, don't need the compressor running. Just makes life easier, doesn't it? Probably never been off in the life of the car. But we shall see. Come on. grader. Yeah, fucking hell's that going on? I need to get some impact screwdrivers. God, you little bugger. Come on. Oh, thought I didn't have enough depth. Just about. Yeah, that'll probably do it. I think that's a little bit too loose. Let's have a look at it. I'd better fully grease it, but I'm going to get a bit more in there. And get a little pick. Ah, I thought that was my metal. No, that's little bits of silicone. I thought it was grit. I think this wheel bearing's been, oh, it's rusted again, isn't it? So I'm not seeing any evidence of a. Oh no, tell a lie. There is a gasket on there. Not been off in a while. Well, they're all going to get changed, but that's a different video. I can get a pick. I bought myself a little microphone. That's the first one I'm using. First time I'm using it today. But, see, normally if I was taking the hub off, that wouldn't be a problem with it. But I just wanted to have a look at the bearing without taking the whole hub off. Trying to pull out of the magnet. I wonder. It's a bit of a voyage of discovery, isn't it? So we can find a magnet and pull that out with. So at a quick glance you were thinking, blimey, he's got a magnet that actually fits that. A hub magnet? No. That's a field cool magnet out of a television. In the days we had cathode ray tube CRT televisions. Look at that, it does fit in there as well, doesn't it? Anyway, it's not what I was going to do. That's what I was going to do. You like that? Nice little trick, isn't it? Oh, yeah. At least this side's alright. grease in it. I'm not going to take the grease out. I might pop a little bit more in as soon as I've disturbed it. But I'll poke a bit in the back one. I'm just being lazy. I didn't want to take the caliper off. Right. Slight delay there because I had a bit of an idea, so I thought I'll go and see if I've got a syringe in the garage, which I did. See if I can fill it with grease and a bit of tube, and then I can poke that down the back and get some grease into the back there, because I haven't got any grease guns. Could have put no just. Fuck's me grease on. I've no idea if it's still recording or not. How can that work in the garage and then bring it out here? And it don't fucking work. I don't know if you can see that. A bit squidging up through. Messy job, but okay. Right, I'll clean that up. That's ready to go back on. Put the grease in, put the washer in. Make sure we don't cross face that. And try it. And then quarter of a turn. Back. Okay. Oh, no, bugger. I hate these things. It's like they're either tight or you can't fucking get all out. Gotta stop swearing in these videos. Okay. Yeah. No one ever checks this. Yeah, needs to go a little bit tighter then. Oh, I'll give you the, I think it's 0. I look in the Haynes book. I think it's 0.01 to 0.1. That's about 8, so we're alright. As long as I don't move that. I haven't got another lock washer because I wasn't planning on doing this job fully, but we'll do. That's about that. I'm going to look up this at 65 Newton meters. Here's the lock nut. And 5. he's gone. Excellent. Well, it's going to be better than it was before. Oh, I'm going to pause the camera again and take the Loctite off these on the wire wheel. Now again, I like to use blue Hylamar. Your choice. Yeah, I just remember when things used to fit. You can't even get a paper gasket now that fits. I mean, look at that, it just doesn't fucking fit, does it? Fucking cheap gaskets that don't fit. I can't fit this. That means my car's off the road. These cheap, shitty paper gaskets. That just annoys me. It really does. Why is everything just got to be? This is made somewhere. Probably bought the old tools. The old tools are worn out, so now it don't cut in the right place. That doesn't matter. We can still sell them. It's my fault for buying cheap gaskets. What I really need to do is just buy proper gaskets and stop cheaping out on stuff, which I will do. When I come to do the bearings, of course, I mean, if you're in the middle of a field, you just don't bother with this. Just chuck it back on with silicone and guess. And Loctite on my screws. No, bolts. I might be putting too much on, but let's face it, I'm the next person that's going to be taking them off, so it'll be my own fault. I can't remember what the torque is for those. I'm going to go and look it up. 65 Newton meters. Handy. I've already got that set. Oh. This is where I could do with a colleague with the foot on the brake. Oh, being a donut. What am I saying? Never underestimate the donut factor. This is called how to make an easy job hard. I'll find a bolt. Always give it a tap. If it spins, it's seated. There you go. Right, I'm going to put the wheel back together. Put the wheel on. Put the wheel back together. I'm going to put the wheel back on. Tidy the tools up. Go for a drive. I'm going to give this a bit of a clean because it's got covered in paint. I just can't bring myself to put that back on. So I'm going to give this a bit of a clean to sort that out. But I'll go for a drive and then see how it is.
Two hours later.
Well, I've been out for a drive and the noise is a lot less, so I'm definitely wheel bearing. Did the back on, and the bearing on the back is a bit loose in the roller cage. The roller cage is a bit loose in the bearing, so it's definitely worn. So it's like I said, all the bearings are going to get changed anyway because I need to change all the discs. But just thought a bit of investigation today. So at least it's not a gearbox. That's the main thing. Happy days. See you in another one.